Breaking. The royal family, which leaked that it was investigating Meghan Markle for bullying, wants to keep the outcome of that investigation a secret because it didn't get the outcome it wanted. Totally legit and credible institution we have there. Okay, there's the X here. The thing is that I keep on saying in so many of my other videos, that few second Meghan went over there. Few second. It's literally a few second. Okay, marrying to the royal family. You never, before that, you never hear a thing about Meghan. Nothing negative. But that few seconds she got into the royal family is just negative things after negative thing after negative thing. Never seen anything like this.
Sussex squad. Sussex squad.
The campaign was, in that point, was being successful. But it did surprise the people who were causing the grief. It did surprise them when I took myself out of the game. They hadn't expected that. And I'm a great believer that you should always confuse the enemy.
Who was the enemy?
Well, the enemy was my husband's department, because I always got more publicity. My work was discussed much more than him, and you know, from that point of view, I understand it. But I was doing good things, and I wanted to do good things. I was never going to hurt anyone. I was never going to let anyone down.
But you really believe that it was out of jealousy that they wanted to undermine you?
I think it was out of fear, because here was a strong woman doing her bit, and where was she getting her strength from to continue?
Sussex squad. Sussex squad.
Prince Charles also has a legendary temper, as his staff know to their cost. One of his later butlers was Ken Stronach, who sold stories to the press which revealed what his master was like to serve.
Charles and Ken Stronach were away for a weekend with friends, staying in a friend's house, and Charles was trying to put his own collar studs in, which he doesn't normally do for his formal show. And he dropped one of the studs, and it sort of bounced around the sink and went down the plug hole. Charles was in a fury, just ripped the sink from the wall, threw it to the floor, shattered it into 1,000 pieces, and retrieved the stud. And Ken had to put it in. And then when Ken had put it in, Charles grabbed him by the throat. Charles grabbed him by the throat. Charles grabbed him by the throat. Well, they said, "You do understand, Ken, I just have to let this out." Well, Ken was so terrified, he sort of backed out of the room, but he didn't know the geography of the room, so he backed into a cupboard and stayed there for 10 minutes before letting himself out.
Prince Charles expected his butler to keep visits to Camilla a secret from the princess.
Paul just turned around to him and said, "Well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness?" And Prince Charles said, "Well, yes. Yes, I am." Paul just turned around to him and said, "Well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness?" And Prince Charles said, "Well, yes. Yes, I am." And went into this histrionics about being the King of England, future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and "You will lie," stamping his feet, and then threw this book in Paul's direction.
The aides really speak quite badly about.
Oh, well, the way that Meghan is spoken about by the people that have had to deal with her is quite frightening.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
pleased she's gone.
Yeah, she's not.
When you say aides, you mean
aides to William and Kate and other members of the royal family. They're pleased.
And also, we're all in Toronto where we film the show, so we become a little family. So really, I think we all sort of lean on each other. I don't have to balance two beautiful little girls like Sarah does, but she does it so well, and I think we all just manage to support each other with whatever comes up.
I'll give you an example. I was working till 4:30 in the morning on a Friday night, and my husband was traveling for business. And on Saturday morning at 7:30, right about 20 minutes after the kids woke up, my front door bell rings. And it's Meghan with scones and Starbucks and we turned on cartoons, and the girls were like, what is this amazing thing called a scone? And we let them eat them in bed and get crumbs everywhere. And it was just exactly what I needed, you know, off in Toronto, and really, really delirious morning to have my friend show up and save me.
How would I not do it? I mean, we're about to start filming season 4, and so I think, you know, we're just so grateful that people have responded so well to the show, that you know, if we're lucky enough to have 5, 6, 7 seasons, that these friendships that you see us develop on camera are really a reflection of how well we all get along off camera.
And it's not just that cliche of, oh, we're friends with everyone, but you actually are.
Yeah, we actually really like each other. And it's funny, like, I'm getting excited to go back. It's almost like going back to camp or like back to school night. So, yeah, more fun to be had.
Well, the chemistry really shows on screen. I'm excited for the rest of season 3. And congratulations on everything, you guys.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We've switched to the 9 o'clock hour too for these back 6 that are airing. So it'll be March 6th? March 6th at 9 p.m.
I know fans have waited so long for the rest of the season too.
Yeah. Thank you for hanging in with us. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Sussex Squad. Sussex Squad.
Paul just turned around and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am. Paul just turned around and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am. Paul just turned around and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am.